Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, electric light familia of our great spirit arising. New Earth angelics of the 144, just in time for the solstice, our local Solaris releases a barrage of solar flares, including 4 M-class flares and a massive X-class solar flare, maxing at X 1.11 at 1709 UTC. That was a little kitty transmission from our baby Moxie. She was in Mama's arms, telling me that she was hungry and wants me to scratch her back as she eats. Yes, she has us wrapped around her little paw. Yes, indeed. Our sun is sending Gaia and all her children of the new Eden, Diamond Rainbow Dragon creation codes for our great transformation in the light. After the beautiful higher dimensional codes appearing on the Schumann charts, followed by 28 hours of blackout, the charts came back online today with a massive blast of light coming in at 150 Hertz at 7:30 UTC. This synchronizes with our new heaven upon the new earth codes of 73 into the 37. This is it. We are in the event love waves of new Lemuria. Feel into the silence and the stillness within, and allow the joy and bliss to carry you through into the great mystery of eternal life. The divine feminine Magdalene pink rose rays are flowing in through the solstice portal of unconditional love and divine union in Hieros Gamos, both internally and externally. The eagle flies with the Condor as Shiva dances with Shakti. This love wave is enveloping Mother Earth and humanity in a field of protection and support in these final phases of our holy transfiguration and redemption in the light of the Holy Spirit. In the wisdom of the mind of Buddha, everything is flowing and glowing with infinite light to activate and integrate the highest love of our unity consciousness, to usher in the new golden age of enlightenment for all sentient beings of the way. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul White Gold Eagle with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end where we release a very powerful Rose Ray invocation. And please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. Real quick update, we have a team of light workers today and for the solstice on Mount Shasta, anchoring in these new codes and keys for our great awakening and transformation in the light. Our divine Sistar of the light, Victoria Liljan Quest, is there, and divine Brothor of the light, Oscar Bustamante. Today I sent Oscar a message. It was at 1:11 PST time, just after the X-class flare, which was also 111, and where he's staying on Mount Shasta, the room is 111. So we had a triple 111 code synchronicity with the 333. So tomorrow between 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. PST time, you can connect with our people anchoring in the Ascension codes into Mount Shasta and Telos and into the crystalline core of Pachamama. No matter where you are in this realm, join all of us through the etheric. I will be anchoring in with my sacred Condor up by Mount St. Helens in our sacred portal in Washington. Thank you for joining us in this powerful meditation. And just feel into your heart, connect with the core, the heart of Mother Earth, of Gaia, and simply transmit as much love, bliss, and joy to the heart of Gaia and to all our starseeds stationed all over this realm. Namaste, 144 coming in. Now we continue with the Sabian symbols. The moon is at 2 degrees 32 minutes Leo. The sun is at 29 degrees 32 minutes Gemini. 3232 code of the 55 portal, 1010 flowing in. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 0 degrees Gemini. A parade of bathing beauties before large beach crowds. And the current Sabian symbol for the moon at 3 degrees Leo. A mature woman keeping up with the times, having her hair bobbed, from astrologyweekly.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Valerie A. Elster. We've been activating the dragon ley lines plus reconnecting to the inner earth grids. Dragon grid lines are in alignment with the ring of fire and the ancient lines. Lines drawn in the sand until borders were installed. Star lines, ancestor lines, ley lines. The land knows who is supposed to be there. We are redefining the ley lines in our hearts, thus redesigning the ley lines in the physical. So much love, Valerie, from ValerieElster.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Jennifer Catron. The soul healing that this transit has brought, both for self as well as collectively, all soul records rewritten. Oh, the love. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Celia Fenn. Right on time for solstice, the sun has sent out an X-class solar flare. The big one. The solar fire lion teams are on hand to assist in balancing the intense light coming in. The planet is being illuminated with an intense radiance as we enter the solstice portal. I experience the energy as deep peace and bliss, which is a relief after the chaotic and turbulent past weeks. As we enter solstice, focus on the deep peace and golden radiance as the new deep human emerges and the new earth manifests. Deep love to everyone from CeliaFenn.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Hannah Anoya. So I hope we are all finding that sweet spot of deep peace in these current energies. Sleeping a lot, receiving a lot, purging a lot, my dear. On the spectrum of twin union, clearing residues of distorted energy from the womb space with Isis. Clearing the energies of being the third one, guilt for being who I am. Collapsing timelines of Avalonian priestess distorted role. Womb space cramps and conceiving of new in the physical. My guides are kind of funny. I asked if I have a twin ray in the physical and they said yes. He's exactly on the other side of the planet. This kind of naturally brought resolution and trust in the divine. Getting out in the sun and shifting energies with chi movement, light language, and playing on bowls and harp. We will be bringing new templates anytime soon. It's super exciting and we're aligning. It's time to rest, balance, and download, sending love and blessings of miracles. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Angelique M. Larson. I finally completed my cycle here on Earth the last time around. I got my ticket to go back home and rest. Finally, after eons of incarnations, lessons, suffering, trauma, and karma, I could go back home and return to Source. I've longed for that moment the instant I left. But when you didn't show up in the waiting room, I knew I couldn't go back home just yet. I knew that if you hadn't made it out by then, you might not make it out at all. There was no way I could go back without you. So I came back in one last time, knowing the risk I was taking. To come back and forget all over again and take the risk of not remembering in time. Still, no hesitation. There is not a version of reality where I wouldn't want to witness your ascension firsthand. I came back for you, my love, and I would make that decision every time for eternity. Here we are, now, in the eternal present moment. And in that moment, I am witnessing the rise of the phoenix. The most beautiful sight my eyes have ever seen. The completion of a masterpiece. I feel complete again. My divine counterpart has made her way back to remembering who she is. To infinity and beyond, my love. From AngeliqueLarson.com. Indeed, I came to Condor, and she is rising in the light of the Holy Spirit of the new heaven upon the new earth. And from divine Brother of the Light, Richard Rudd, Gene Keys, unlocking the higher purpose hidden in your DNA. Gene Key 15, June 20th through 25th, 2023. Dullness, magnetism, fluorescence. The ultimate modesty is to allow another to believe we're weak or flawed, just as a means of loving them. This is a deeper meaning of the word fluorescence. It means to use any and all behavior to create illumination. Richard Rudd, 64 Ways. And from the I Ching, the classic book of change, hexagram 15. Modesty. Mountain hidden beneath the earth. Softly uncover the blossoming heart held in the womb of Mother Earth. Fluorescence is unified stillness. Magnetism is orientation with restraint. Dullness is dislocated stress. Receiving appreciation. In temperance there is success. The superior man, in accordance with this, diminishes his excesses to augment his insufficiencies, thus creating a just balance. From GeneKeys.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Sophie Bashford. The night before the solstice, your Atlantean guides are close by. They've been working around you for many months, bringing in a fresh soul cycle for you. You may have completed significant relationship contracts or connections with certain aspects of your life, which were brought to you as opportunities to heal unfinished business from your Atlantean lifetimes. Your Atlantean spiritual gifts are extremely important and powerful. The solstice ushers in a stronger connection to your experiences inside Atlantean temples and brings in new confidence in your unique strengths and abilities. If you felt a lack of confidence or confidence draining away or a surge of the inner critic in recent months, don't despair. Like the darkness before the dawn, your Atlantean guides have been bringing up the self-doubt and anxiety in order to raise it up to your profound light. Tonight you may travel with your Atlantean guides to a very, very powerful healing place on the astral planes. Trust that this has been agreed to by your higher self and will gift you with a new certainty of your sacred role on earth. From SophieBashford.com. And today from Divine Energy Works, the energetic gateway to the summer solstice for Northern Hemisphere, winter solstice for Southern Hemisphere, is now wide open, with the solstice happening on June 21st. This solstice gateway is carrying an unprecedented amount of powerful solstice, galactic encoded frequencies, and the light codes, massive DNA upgrades, and light body activations. The new lines of encoded information started to come in, the formation of the sacred geometric patterns, and the formation of our DNA and Merkaba, which is being reflected through the Earth's heartbeat on the Schumann resonance reading. This energetic gateway has merged the energies with the triple ascension portal that we had on June 17th through the 18th, Gemini new moon, Saturn stationing retrograde, rare planetary alignment of 5 planets, which pushes the energies off the charts. This gateway connects directly to the great central sun, through which our sun transmits intergalactic plasma and crystalline solar codes, raising humanity to a much higher frequency. The energies of June solstice 2023 are triggering codes with our quantum DNA, anchoring the new galactic timeline of zero-point energies and quantum leap in consciousness. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Karina Shah. The opening of the celestial stellium is upon us, as all the sun stars join together in a chorus of harmonics, now seemingly showing up in the mapping of Earth's heartbeat, Schumann resonances. The original message, as we enter celestial council and feel the radiant pulse beat, song of a grand gathering of the universal solar songs from all of sun stars in all the dimensions, a grand stellium of solar deities and a gathering of celestial bodies, as written in ancient texts, speaking of the time of the shift of all ages. The influence of these cosmic imprints are also written in our own genetic codes and codex. We can access this cosmic seed of light through our own heart star and expand, elevate, and emancipate our being into the fields of enlightenment and ascension. As we gather and connect, marking the dates and times of the solstices as celestial opening points of higher awareness and awakenings, we mirror heaven's gate where the celestial bodies of sun stars gather in superclusters of galactic, universal, and dimensional presence. Their songs and presence of resonant praise and love are funneled into the portal of our local sun star Solaris. The ancient wise beings of the earth and stars knew the importance of gathering together on the solstices and equinoxes. They resurrected sacred monuments dedicated to specific constellations of stars to directly align ourselves with, heart-resonant altars and temples placed on special nodes of telluric currents, oceans of divine communion and communications, ley lines, song lines, dragon lines that we can tap into to raise our frequency and energy and heart and soul. Now is the time to gather. Now is the time to enter into the portal of our own heart star. Now is the time to shine the light of grace. Message: we gather the golden liquid essence of the heart of creation, as all the sun stars in all dimensions of life and light join together in songs of praise. Come and praise. Listen and deepen into the power of presence of the star of your heart. From KarinaShah.com and from Divine Sister of the Light Mary Long, we must all have more faith in ourselves and our abilities as creators. We must also trust the processes taking place and know that our galactic heritage is at hand. I have had 3 confirmations now that more ships will reveal themselves as we go further into this year and into 2024. Orbs, as I call them, Merkaba ships, as others call them, are already being seen around the world more frequently. MotherShips and ArkShips will show up more as humanity gets used to the idea that there is other life out there. There are over 70 different species in our universe, and it would be a lot of wasted space to even think there isn't other life out there. It is quite apparent if we trust our intuitions and in those here in divine guidance that are helping us usher in the powers that we have all had but have been suppressed for eons. Just know we are being helped in many ways if we are open to it, and we all have the power to shift many events that occur if we all have faith in our abilities. Often we get so caught up in the outside world and all the conspiracy that we find ourselves falling back into that repetitive trap over and over again. We must all remember we are more powerful than those that try and hold us back from discovering just how powerful we are. Also, we must remember that everything is energy, and if we work with this energy, we actually change the entire energy of this planet. Everything is amping up, and those that still want to control you will amp their tactics up too. So if we feed that energy, we are helping them keep us chained up as slaves to their mind games. Never have we not existed. We are eternal beings, and when we chose to incarnate on this earth plane of low densities, we forgot how truly powerful we are, and now the heavens have opened up to help us all remember. Just be open to it all, loves, and don't allow anything outside of you to manipulate your thinking, because I see it still in some of the comments. A long time ago, I stopped blaming anyone or anything for what is happening on this planet and began to trust my own abilities. I no longer put blame on anyone, not even myself, and if I catch myself doing that, I forgive myself for it. We must live fully and allow life to be joyful, playful, and most of all loving. Love is the foundation of our existence, our emotional state, no matter how we react to them, even if it isn't good all the time. Still, that love for all that is remains in our hearts. Don't put so much emphasis on those you don't trust, such as the cabal, black hats, deep state, whatever you label it. They are mostly just messing with our minds, and when we participate in their tactics, we are feeding them. That is just exactly what they want, because hate and fear sustains them. Anger is the same. It is okay to get angry, just don't live with it daily. Don't let it control your life and your minds. Ponder on it, forgive the emotion, and move on with love in your hearts. Because truly love is the only way to get us where we want to be. Have a lovely evening, dear ones. Life is magical. Enjoy it. From Divine Sister of the Light, Erini, Crystal and Indigo Guide to the Galaxy. Summer Solstice 2023, Forever Summer. The birth of the new inner and outer points, portals, reconnection to the true memory of life. Recovery of the true identity and story. The sword of the light is coming back. He will bring his presence and grace back into this world. This has not happened since a long time. This has not been experienced since a long time. He was pulled, taken away from his divine feminine, in the excuse of a state of emergency. That was the trap that led him into the hands of the fallen ones and their black magic. Leaving his beloved was the goal of those that had set the trap. He felt confused and then angry, disgraced and helpless. How was this possible? The enemy had full control. His beloved was unprotected and there was nothing he could do. He had to take the fallen journey. The pain was such that only the poison of forgetfulness could ease it. He had to follow the cycle through. He fell into the oblivion of his own self and his beloved. He began interacting with the reversed energies and the false beloved while being magnetized into distorted roles and positions. But a part deep in him never stopped longing for her, even in the deepest parts of the darkness. The reason of his motivating power in everything he did was to find her again, even if he was not consciously aware of it. This part always knew that one day they would be together again. Now the fallen cycle is finally ending. He is coming out of it. He is taking back his pieces that make up his sword of light. His code is here. He is coming back. Can you imagine how this could take place? No one can. His resurrection is to only be experienced, lived. The unexpected is here. This is the essence of his nature. No one can foresee it, but it can be lived by all, and this is now taking place within all. We are still working with the 12 parallel aspects of the self, twin flames. This is the biggest work we have ever done, and it is through it that we are awakening the 144,000 inner code and reading our book of life. Via the marriage of the feminine and the masculine living earth portals, points. The activation of a third point, child portal, is taking place. The return of the Holy Trinity and its living patterns is truly taking place on earth. The newborn points, children, portals will bring both what was missing from the puzzle and the solutions for the new world. Invite them in you and all around you. A new unfolding and blossoming flow is here, one that is beyond our wildest dreams. On this solstice, we will work via the Acropolis portal and with the power of the sword. Blessings of love, Erini, Hunama Anata Kumara. Beloved angels of the new earth, go into your heart portal now. It took me 47 years to find and return to my beloved divine counterpart, my sacred Condor, who is a pure embodiment of Gaia, of the Magdalene lineage, and Lemurian priestess, goddess of the new earth. And together we are anchoring in the divine union codes of Hieros Gamos to assist all of you through the etheric field in this ascension process into 5D new heaven upon the new earth. We thank and appreciate and send our gratitude for all of you that came into this realm for this great mission. Our great spiritual warriors, angels of our new Eden made manifest. Aho! 2525 coming in of our sacred 77. And today from divine Sister of the Light Natalia Alba. Beloved ones, we are about to welcome the solstice, introduced by solar flares today, together with the sun moving into Cancer. We prepare now to move from the element of air with Gemini, which gave us the opportunity to clear our mental and solar body, to the water element with Cancer. We have now an opportunity to move into our heart center after having worked with our solar one, integrating, adapting, and embracing all the previous changes we created through inner alchemy. It is a passage for us to learn how to be in perfect flow with what is meant to occur at this time of profound transformation and planetary transition. This is a time for us to be open to the solar emanations that are already coming onto our planet. For as guides shared, each and every one of us will experience different activations as we are all on distinct paths of our ascension journey. The most affected centers of our bodies by the soul emanations, as guides call it, are our solar and heart ones, for at this time they are experiencing a recalibration that we need to support and stabilize to be able to continue embodying the next waves. A time to continue dissolving all that we need to let go of our hearts, emotional and physical bodies, embracing unconditional love, for it is not until we anchor in our hearts the love that we are, that all can align for us to have the human experience desired. With Cancer and even more with the current planetary energies, it is a time to strengthen and expand our heart centers. Working on lack of self-love and worth issues, clearing the many wounds, emotional baggage, and victimhood programs that we carry within our heart centers, and that impede us to become free sovereign beings who take full responsibility for our personal creations and hence human path. It is Cancer, the ones who prepare us for embracing our heart consciousness situated at the 5th dimensional level. We start now healing our heart of all emotional pain until we reach the mastery level with Leo in August, moving into our higher heart, clear egoic programs so we can pass with Leo to extend our heart center and the love that in it resides, moving from serving ourselves to serve all, for this is what we came here to do, living passionately our personal path and mission, with a heart fully open for all, not just for a few, calling upon the pink rose 3rd ray of creation as guides invite us to do at this time, will help us fortify our heart and create healthy boundaries to protect it. Bathe yourself with this wonderful pink rose pillar of light, healing and restoring your heart from all past memories, whether false implanted ones or authentic, as it is the first step towards regaining our lost soul fragments and sovereignty. When we have heart imbalances, we close ourselves to receive universal love, God's love, which is the love we truly desire to anchor in our hearts, and the love that we are. It is not until we are ready to confront the pain and embrace it, allowing us to show what we need to understand of ourselves at this time, that we can fully open our hearts. On the contrary to what many believe, once we are determined to open our hearts, it will not weaken us, it will make us stronger, for we have learned how to transmute pain and filter it wisely, so we only keep the love for us and all. Clearing all cords connected to the heart center is pivotal during this time, to regain full power of ourselves. For when we are still energetically, emotionally, mentally, and physically attached to others that have already fulfilled a purpose in our life, we are not sovereign of our energy, as we are allowing others unconsciously to drain us and vice versa. This is why it is also very important during Cancer to work with cord cutting, so we can regain energy, life force, and hence wholeness. A time as well for clearing addictions, understanding for addictions all that impedes us to take full sovereignty of our bodies and self, and beginning to work on the alchemical process of shoulder portals unification, for this is where we begin to regain self-synthesis and our angelic essence, moving from the fourth astral dimension residing in our lower heart to the soul and hence fifth dimensional portal. Energetic and emotional balance is key at this time of our integration journey, for it is vital to purge, detox, or heal our hearts and physical bodies to be able to continue activating our light bodies and move into higher levels of consciousness, which is what will allow us to ascend in the physical. There is no rush in evolution. We all have our own rhythm to awake, evolve, and ascend. There is never a final destination or anything we need to be or do, for as long as we act within divine love and with integrity, working to restore our authentic essence and serve all the best we can, we are doing enough for our personal evolution and the whole. Be compassionate towards yourself as you continue navigating the coming waves, for they may challenge you beyond our understanding. But every activation holds a miracle within it if we are open to receive and embrace its unique gifts, without judgments or expectation, just with an open heart. I wish you a loving and harmonic integration passage, beloveds. Within infinite love, Natalia Alba, from StarseedSoul.com. And today from Ascension Lightworkers, to the Ascending Soul Collective, the day preceding the solstice marks the alignment of Earth's energetic grid and ley lines at a single frequency, which generates waves of peace, harmony, and healing. These restorative energies remain for a few days, enabling us to access higher dimensions and consciousness. One way to benefit from this power is by spending time in nature. The solstice brings a thinning of the veil that allows a more accessible connection to the planet's healing energies. It affirms our fundamental link to Mother Earth and its inhabitants. Over the next 2 months, our systems will undergo individual and collective upgrades, allowing us to integrate high-frequency energy into our physical bodies. Some may feel discomfort such as vertigo, dizziness, nausea, tiredness, ringing in the ears, or pressure in various chakras, while others may experience expansion of light and an increased sense of peace. These upgrades coincide with the solstice energies, as well as the upcoming 7-7 and 8-8 portals, also known as Lion's Gate. Although this will be a wild ride, we can expect to make immense progress personally and collectively by the end of August. Energies are contagious, and the people and environments that you surround yourself with have a significant impact on your own energy and well-being. It's important to choose your company and environment wisely, as you will become something closely resembling your surroundings and the people around you. Sensitive empaths absorb everything. If you surround yourself with positivity, you will absorb and reflect positivity. Similarly, if you are around negative people or in a negative environment, you may be infected and affected in compromising ways. Choose wisely who and what you allow into your life and space, as your environment will become you, and you will become who you share your energy with. Set boundaries and cultivate positivity and nurturing relationships and surroundings in order to create a space for growth and happiness. It can feel challenging to find other individuals who share our Ascension belief. It's important to remember that we are strategically placed where we are for a higher purpose and reason, to spread our light and to assist in the global Ascension awakening on this planet. As conduits and beacons of light, our energy and presence have made tremendous ripple effects that have spread beyond our immediate surroundings and reached the rest of the world. We may feel isolated at times. We are an integral part of a larger network of awakened beings, playing our unique roles in the collective awakening of humanity. The truth you seek is already within you. Everything you need to know is already within you. You were born in truth, and universal knowledge is in each of your body's cells. The universe has a divine plan for our lives, and sometimes that plan requires patience from us. This is higher protection from certain energies and preparation for the next ascension stages. The June solstice gateway is a powerful event that occurs twice annually, bringing a still point of balance to the ascending collective. These frequencies allow for balance between your spiritual and physical being to occur. Trauma that holds you back is dissolving, freeing you from limitations and allowing you to expand your infinite potential and embrace your true self. This shift towards unity consciousness is challenging as it requires great courage and resilience, but through this process you become stronger, wiser, and more self-aware. While this transformative process can be uncomfortable, know that the universe is supporting you to live a life of abundance despite the current state of the world. Focus on your blessings that will come into your life as you continue to work towards higher levels of consciousness. Everything happens for a reason and a higher purpose. Often what we perceive as delays or obstacles are actually opportunities for further growth and learning. This time is one to reflect, learn, and prepare. The infinite and intelligent universe is guiding you towards your highest potential as everything is unfolding according to a divine order. Your patience is key. As we move through a period of spiritual transformation on both an individual and collective level, we are experiencing significant change on a fundamental level. Our cells are being impacted not only by the energy from the sun, but also from the great central sun. If you have been experiencing headaches and exhaustion in recent days, know that you are not alone. As we raise our vibration and our DNA undergoes changes, our cellular structure changes as well. This process can be physically taxing at times, but it's important to trust that our bodies are adapting and evolving in response to these energetic shifts. And loving and devoted Ascension collective service, Ascension Lightworkers. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Carolyn, 144, God Code. Crown Chakra awakenings are helping access the divine messages of wisdom. This information brings clarity while we complete healing. We are being asked to be patient during this transition. Nothing may make sense right now, yet our higher consciousness knows and is leading the way. Listen and follow. Release the ego mind and step into your I Am embodiment as a child of the Most High. God is gifting you with the blessings of happiness and peace. Our perception simply needs to shift from lack into this abundance. Our fruitful DNA is awakening our emerald hearts, revealing this alignment. We are being asked to conduct ourselves as sovereign children of the Almighty. Follow this wisdom and truth being shown to us through your heart. Heal, rest, rejuvenate, and reset into this real you, which is so different from the rest of the world. John 17:25 through 26. O righteous Father, the world hath not known thee, but I have known thee, and these have known that thou hast sent me. 26. And I have declared unto them thy name, and will declare it, that the love wherewith thou hast loved me may be in them, and I in them. And I have declared unto them thy name, and will declare it, that the love wherewith thou hast loved me may be in them, and I in them. In Jesus Christus' name, amen. God bless you. Love, Carolyn, from 144godcode.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Adrienne Elise. Gaia Update, June Solstice 2023, Miracles and Blessings. What a powerful time to be alive. Supernovas. I am so glad we are here together for these special moments. Solstice week is full of magic with Jupiter and Saturn in sextile and the dreamy and abundant Taurus and Pisces. We are rewriting the script back to what we originally dreamed. This dream is awakening within us as our DNA receives potent light codes that can rework our reality. Jupiter and Saturn come into conjunction about every 20 years, which is like a council between the old and the new. Jupiter and Saturn came together in December of 2020. It's a timeline reset, but the power of their conjunction is not really felt until they come into sextile 2 to 3 years later, and here we are. Throughout times, forces have sought to disrupt the flooding in of blessings that come with these planets in the sweet 60-degree apart relationship. But now the light has won. It's finally time to celebrate victory. We are bracing ourselves for what is to come, with the inevitable changes our world must go through in this eye of the needle. This energy peaks out in July and August, when Pluto will be exactly square the nodes of the moon. It's powerful that this happens just as the nodes are switching signs and moving into Aries and Libra. It's a major change in direction and a changing of the tide. The nodes will move to 1 degree of Taurus and Scorpio on June 24th. Bringing us headlong into this epic game-changing T-square of Pluto and the nodes of the moon. We must take time out from life this week and soak up the good energy of this sextile and fill our empty cup. We're also in a very activating time with Mars coming up to Black Moon Lilith. Together, these energies will make a sextile with Mercury at home in Gemini. Finally, it's all starting to make some sense. It's an energetic upgrade to our physical body and mind. It's about accessing the transformative fires in order to burn away the past pain for good. Mars and Black Moon Lilith in Leo will also trine up with Chiron in Aries this week, bringing harmonizing energy. Keep the fires burning low and slow. Keep breathing and loving. We are reworking our physical body cell by cell in order to better hold the light. From AdrianElise.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Colleen Lemma. On Tuesday, the moon, ruler of our emotional body, is in water sign Cancer for most of the day, and will be making a positive connection to Neptune, ruler of disillusion and transcendence, and opposing Pluto, ruler of transformation and transmutation. This will allow the energy combination of mysticism, psychic sensitivity, evolution, and rebirth to take place if we focus on the healing of our emotions and subconscious patterns. The sun, ruler of how we shine our light, is in thought-provoking Gemini and is also forming a connection to powerful Pluto throughout the day and into the morning hours, Wednesday Eastern Time. It is time to shift our mental perspective as well, let go of the past, take back our power, and allow an inner renewal to unfold. Blessings of love and light to all. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Sun conjunct Juno in Gemini. Pluto retrograde in Capricorn, trine Ceres in Virgo. Uranus in Taurus, square Pallas in Leo. The spotlight is on commitment, contracts, and agreements. It's time now to fulfill the promise you made to yourself or another. Your word is your vow. In the background, a project or process that began last December is now calling urgently for completion. Finalize the details, release what isn't necessary, trust your inner mother, harvest your crop, make hay whilst the sun shines, as they say, for soon the season will change. The sharp connection between Uranus and Pallas pushes us to be more spontaneous and break old patterns that keep our light dimmed. Where can you be more radical, more seen, bolder, brighter? Your inner child is kicking at the door, longing to be let out. Create space for self-expression. Shake up your strategy for bringing more joy into your life. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 138, White Galactic Mirror. Galactic is the name for the number 8, and its keywords are harmony, integrity, and model. The 8th day of a wave spell is all about restoring harmony in our lives. There is a shamanic ideal which is referred to as impeccability. This concept concerns our personal integrity, and it's something that can only be balanced if we are impeccable at all times. We must walk our talk, consider every action or word carefully, and most importantly, never do anything which diminishes your self-respect. Harmony can come out of balance when we feel ashamed of ourselves or allow bad behavior, jealousy, or fear drive our actions. To restore harmony in your life, be proud of your words and actions and be a model of integrity. Today is White Mirror, which represents reflect, endlessness, and order. The mirror doesn't lie, it simply tells it like it is. The truth not only sets you free, but tells you where you stand. How can you decide what steps to take next unless you know where you are now? What you don't know won't hurt you is a big fat lie. Being in the dark about your situation can't possibly be good for you. As it is a number 8 day and that represents harmony, this suggests that the truth can restore harmony, and therefore being true to yourself today will make you feel surprisingly good. Today is perfect for telling the truth to restore harmony with someone you've fallen out with. Saying sorry will make you feel better too. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Christina, Papa Giorgio, White Galactic Mirror, 8's Knob, Keen 138, 20th of June 2023, Reflecting Harmony. 2023 equal 267 equal 213 equal 24 equal 6. Day codes: 20, the Awakening Clear Vision; 2, Partner Twin Cooperation Alliances; 6, Heaven Christ Family Romance Fertility. Month year codes: 6, 13, Goddess Cosmic Consciousness Natural Lore; 4, Form Structure Foundation Angelic Earth; 20, the Awakening Clear Vision; 23, Royal Star of the Lion Strength Protection. Keen 138 equal 12 equal 3, Holy Trinity, Joy, Creativity, Union. Joy, joy, joy. Today is a very powerful, magical, divine, heavenly day. Get ready to break free from the matrix. We have 1 week, 7 more days journeying through the magical monkey wave spell of reclaiming our divine magic and pure innocence. Before we embark on the Yellow Seed wave spell on June 26, 2023, mark your calendars. The Yellow Seed is the cycle of awakening and ripening to our fullest potential. This wave spell aligns with the second half of our journey through the Tzolk'in calendar. Get ready, Wayshowers. You are about to be jet-propelled into your new mission. The Yellow Seed passage brings us through another 10 successive Galactic Activation Portal Day journey, giving us Dynamic Lifter, the super fertilizer for our next rapid growth spurt. Day 8 in the Blue Monkey wave spell of magic, joy, bliss, play, merriment, spontaneity, and a return to innocence. Today we are integrating the magic and bliss through reflecting on the disharmonious patterns that are revealed and brought to the light by the Galactic Mirror. Tone of Creation, Galactic Tone 8 in the mental realm, action modeling, power harmonize, essence integrity. The Galactic Tone will influence much mental analysis today. The most important factor is that we model integrity in our thoughts, words, and actions. Are our intentions based on harmony through integrity of being? We need to reflect on the messages from Spirit and ensure that we are aligned in order to co-create more harmony in our world. Our plans need to be transparent and for the highest good of our community and planet, for them to hold up in these new energies. Our projects and business models will then serve as a model for others following in our footsteps, who hold the ideals of unity, peace, and harmony as a priority. At Tone 8, we have entered a new scale, and we are so proud. We just have to model ourselves for others. We have also mastered harmony at this stage. We are galactic, and don't we know it? So, beloveds, another very divine and precious day gifted to humanity. Allow the divine bliss to flow through you today. Sing, dance, channel, play instruments, write, draw, and allow the divine to animate your being. Fill your life with love, joy, and great monkey magic. Today's question is, how can I harmonize the discordant reflections in order to integrate and model divine truth, divine bliss, and greater magic in my reality? Divine blessings for reflecting and modeling pure bliss, harmony, and joy through your divine creations. In la ketch a la keen, Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 138, White Galactic Mirror. The mantra, the code for today is, I harmonize in order to reflect. Modeling order, I seal the matrix of endlessness. With the galactic tone of integrity, I am guided by the power of spirit. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're seeing, what you're feeling, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now, I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue our work. I'd like to welcome and thank Divine Sister of the Light, Carol D. Tripp, for your pledge and support on Patreon, and welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. I'd like to also welcome and thank Divine Sister of the Light, Dawn Vargas, for your pledge and support on Patreon, and welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. If you'd like to support our work and mission, help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world, and join our community on Patreon, you could do so at the link at whitegoldeagle.com. If you'd like to support us with a one-time donation, you can do so to the links at eaglelovecondor.com. Now, I'd like to also thank Divine Sister of the Light, Bertha Maldonado, for another super thanks donation. Thank you very much, Divine Sister. We appreciate you and your continued support. And I'd like to also thank Divine Angel of the Light, Paulix Sonia, for an extra super thanks donation today. Thank you, Divine Angel. We appreciate you and your continued support. And we appreciate all of you that continue to support us in our work and mission. We couldn't be doing this work without you, so we're very grateful for each and every one of you. Now, I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork. You could purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with a very powerful divine invocation from Divine Sister of the Light, Shekinah Rose. Rose Ray Invocation. I invoke the rose ray of my sacred heart. The love of creation is within me, restoring grace and wholeness that I am. All is forgiven. All is set free, not of God's desire, to the all-consuming sacred fire of unconditional love. I am free. And I am the illumination of supreme divine love of the Holy Mother's heart. The Holy Spirit within every cell of my being, creating harmony and balance. May humanity and all life be united in the love of the Creator's heart that is truth within every being. May the rose ray and supreme divine love bring peace, joy, and light to reign on earth as in me. It shall be done. From ShekinahRose.com. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful, blessed, sacred, and inspiring solstice tomorrow on the 21st, as we continue our journey through the Ascension spiral and into the new heaven upon the new earth. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step. and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.